All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Green Millstone. A peace and salutation to the elect. This is Sean coming at you once again from the Baltimore branch of GMS. And this is going to be a not too long of a video, depending on how the spirit runs. But I'm gonna go into the Chariots today, and I'm gonna play a clip because in this system of things, or this what's the other word for this trap, what they call a system. Now these days, we living under Esau's cycle. So, the UFOs are the chariots of the Most High, but they're predicted. They're in this day and age, they're seen as UFOs or aliens, and alien just means foreign, a foreigner. So they're seen as little green men that from another planet. But I got news for you, that's the Most High chariots, Here it is, we can have cars and vehicles and trucks and airplanes and all types of vehicles. But the Most High that created everything, we thought about creating something that we can get in and get from here to A to B or A to C or A to Z. But the Most High no. The Most High has his own type of vehicles. And I'm going to prove that, I'm going to get a couple scriptures. But as you can see on the screen, this is somewhat of a picture of how some vehicles will look, because the Most High, here it is, the Most High is out of this world. I mean, your brain is just, you'll have a headache trying to think of how much the Most High created. But just having a thought of that, you would know that he got more type of vehicles. Now, these are the ones that brothers seen, in recent times, like, and they had certain models like this in ancient times. But this is mainly the main type of chariots that we see this day and age, because I personally, a little bit before I came into truth, at the random time where I was studying the truth, getting awoke, I had and hey, this is my testimony to brothers. I saw well, not a UFO, a chariot of the Most High, and it was I would say it was about maybe 2 to 3 stories high. It wasn't really too far away from me. And at the time I could not believe my eyes. I mean, like, and that's how Esau knows about the chariots, because when I saw the chariot, I saw it, I looked up. I'm crossing the street. But as I looked up, I don't know what made me look up, but as I looked up, I just stood there, and I don't know whether I could say I was in a trance, but as I was looking, I really couldn't believe my eyes. But I saw a chariot, and they looked just how they look as we looking on the screen. It was like a silver metallic type, and this the thing I tell brothers in my camp, down at the Baltimore camp, and I always say this. I say, I actually saw the windows. The chariot had windows, like it's. I mean, I was just outraged, like I was just like happy, like wow, like I was blessed to see this, see a chariot, and the chariot, it was spinning, like it was going like, when I saw it, when I looked up, it was going in like a circular motion. It wasn't making any sound or anything, it was just going in a circular motion. Like it was like sort of like a wheel or something. So I understand probably when I believe Ezekiel saw it, the reason why he said a wheel is because it was moving just like a wheel. Like it was like spinning, like circular. It's like just like a wheel, like you driving down the street and your wheel goes like in a circular motion. That's exactly how the chariot was going. But it's amazing because I saw it. It was up in the air, but I saw it kind of so close to where as though I could see the certain details in it. I didn't get close enough to see whether it, not that close to see details like whether, the angels were in anything. But I saw that I got close enough to see, notice whether it was the windows, and I saw actual windows. It was like it was amazing because it was like geometric windows going all the way around, like how, and it almost looked just how you know how Esau and Jake build the windows on Earth, how the windows are separate like on airplanes or whatever, but it had windows going all the way around, and it was a metallic, and then I'm just standing there, and then it just blinked, it just disappeared, and I'm like, hold up. So when it disappeared for I would say about maybe a couple seconds. Then it reappeared, you know? So it cloaked out and then it reappeared right before my eyes. I mean, I'm just standing there and I'm like, okay, it disappeared. And then it came back into my view. And I'm like, wow, that's even deeper. Because when I'm seeing, I'm really trying to get my psyche together. Like, I'm actually seeing this. But then as I see it disappear, it's like, wow. Now that was, kind of out of this world too. But then when it just reappeared, I'm like, wow, and it was just amazing. But then after that, and while I was circling, it disappeared again. It didn't like take off or anything. It just disappeared. But I was in a maze, and that was my testimony. But that was amazing. I had to share that with you brothers or whatever. But let me get to this video.
I get outside with my camera and I see this, okay? And I know immediately I've got something amazing going on there. I'm looking to the southwest. This is in the southwest. This thing looks big. It looks big. It looks like it's a long ways away. So anyway, I get the night vision on it. And right now, I remember I'm thinking I should go get my Nikon, but no, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm staying with this sucker. Okay, so I'm worried about the batteries on the camera because I haven't changed them yet. I don't know how much life they have left in them, but I'm watching this thing. Look at this. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. My adrenaline is still running. I'm almost shaking. Okay, so I'm watching this.
Hey, brothers, and I advise you brothers to, check the video out when you get a chance. It goes on for another 5 or 4 minutes, and it was amazing. And if you look at the light, that's power right there, and I believe that's a chariot. That's one of the chariots, the angels of the Most High. Let's go back to the scriptures. I'm gonna bring out a couple more scriptures, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna go to 2 Kings, and we're gonna go to the 6th chapter, and I'm gonna go to verse 17, and it reads, and Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. See? So the young guy, hey, the Lord could open your eyes. It could be chariots around you, and you don't even know it. But the Lord could open you up to actually see them, because sometimes they could be camouflaged in the clouds, because that's what the Lord said. He coming back in with the clouds. So a lot of times they be cloaked in the clouds. We're gonna go to First Chronicles, the 28th chapter, and I'm gonna go to verse 18, and it reads, "And for the altar of incense, refine gold by weight, and gold for the pattern of the chariot of the cherubims," meaning angels, "that spread out their wings and covered the ark of the covenant of the Lord." You know, and I'm just bringing out, the scriptures that's, explain the chariots. Because these things, these vehicles, not things, but these vehicles are very real. And this is going to be our deliverance. So it takes faith. Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15, and it reads, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames." So the Lord is coming with the chariot. He's come, like I just said, he's coming with the chariots and his fire, his chariots like a whirlwind. They're going to be spinning. The Lord is going to be spinning. Let's get Isaiah. Did we just get that? 66. Okay, we just got that. Let's get Jeremiah. And at Jeremiah, we're going to go with the 4th chapter. And I'm going to go down to 13. And it reads, "Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariot shall be as a whirlwind." You see, remember when I said the chariots were spinning? Sometimes they take on that spinning type form, to where as though like a whirlwind spins like a tornado. So the chariots spin sort of just like that. When I looked up and I saw it, it was spinning like a circular motion. It says his horses are swifter than eagles. You see, I saw a chariot. It's on one of the brothers' channel, to where as though it was moving slow, then swiftly, and then it took off. And eagles are real swift and slick with it. So imagine a chariot and how it maneuvers. Esau can't do nothing with that. I see the flyer jets and the with the U.S. Navy and all that, the U.S. Army. They ain't gonna have nothing on those chariots. The chariots of the Lord are out of this world. It says, "Woe unto us, for we are spoiled." And let's close it off with Revelations, and I'm gonna go with the 1st chapter, because this how the Lord is coming back to deliver us. He said it around a time where he was being persecuted and ready to go up on a cross. He told, I believe it was Pontius Pilate or one of them Roman generals. He said, "I'm coming back with the clouds of heaven," and they looked at him and mocked him. But as we read, I'm gonna go with verse 17. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds," meaning the chariots, and we just talked about that. "And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him." All them Roman generals and all them people that did that, they're going to see the Lord, and they're going to know the Lord when he comes back, And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. I hope this was edifying. Till again, brothers, shalom.